Peace. I'm flowing with the way of the harmony as always. Living and loving life from that what? High frequency. So I want to talk about something real quick. Kind of like a quick crystal collabo, but more so just a reminder that when we are doing our focus breathing, paying attention to our prana, make sure we're not just breathing from the root to the crown. We're also acknowledging, the Earth Star chakra. You know what I mean? Our feet. You want your energy to also cycle down to the feet, aka the Neptune area, because in a way it's gonna ground your energy as well as bring in new insight and new ideas. You know what I mean? So make sure we're going through our full cycle, touching on all of our orbs, making sure we're traveling through each part of our body. You know what I mean? While attention to that breath, while attention and visualization to each orb, each color spectrum, whether it's black, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, white, and then back it again. You gotta connect your yin and your yang. You know what I mean? Make sure every orb is spiraling and has the beneficial flow. You know what I mean? With that being said, too, I kind of wanted to bring up how, at least in my experience, it's important to never leave the house without your protection crystals. You know what I mean? Depending on which one resonates with you. For me, I always recommend black tourmaline or black kyanite. Those are the ones I personally lean towards. So I got a couple videos on those. You can check those out. But overall, if just to break it down just a little bit right quick, black tourmaline is that heavy-heated defense, transmuting that negative to a positive. So even if you are having negative thinking patterns pop up just because of the space and location you're in, or if the the location you're in is just mundane or lower vibrational within itself, it's going to help transmute that energy. It's going to help fortify your aura. You know what I mean? Likewise with black kyanite, but black kyanite's more so that it doesn't hold a negative charge, so it's going to just cut through everything, cut through all that non-beneficial energy that comes up. You know what I mean? So your energy's going to stay intact. You know what I mean? With that being said, too, it's not about like feeling vulnerable or about feeling the sense of needing protection, but it is a daily thing to remind ourselves that we are protected and we are comfortable within our bodysuits. You know what I mean? And we're always protected whether, we have these tools or not. But these crystals, these tools, these meditations, focusing on breath, being in nature, whatever it is you choose to go about doing, everything's a tool. Nutrition, food, it's all a tool. You know what I mean? So just make sure we give gratitude and give thanks for, the tools we do have, because it all resonates with us for a reason. And with that being said, it's just a reminder to tune into our energies, to make sure that energy pool or orb is spiraling and moving in a beneficial way. You know what I mean? That our flow is impeccable and nothing can mess with it. You know what I mean? So it just, tuning in and paying attention to the orbs every now and then, tuning into that exact frequency to make sure that it's clean and we're not holding too much attachment or not holding too much attachment or too much mundane or lower vibrational energy. You know what I mean? But there is a time to vibe high, there's a time to vibe low, but that doesn't mean it has to be somebody else's energy or vibe. You know what I mean? We pick and choose on how we're gonna vibe. So yeah, that's basically the video of the day that I wanted to bring up. And just a reminder too, quick crystal collabo I wanted to just shout out, throw in the mix, is Amethyst and Chariote. I think I'm pronouncing it Chariote. It's spelled Chariote. I think I'm pronouncing it right. So Amethyst and Chariote. These are beneficial crystals they're beneficial in a lot of different ways, but in this combination I'm going to be talking about right now is more so just cleansing your mind and ridding oneself of migraines or headaches. You know what I mean? So if you're overthinking, if you're worrying too much, that healing violet fire will help cleanse your aura, cleanse your emotional state, and make sure that you're not holding on to any feelings of lack, any feelings of just worry in general, just cleansing your mind. Maybe if you're you're worrying to this, you're almost worrying so much or focusing something that's maybe not so beneficial that that it causes like a headache. These would be the crystal combination to help rid oneself of headache. So you can put it underneath your pillow as you're resting. You can use it in meditation, but if you're sitting up or laying down, or you can even, excuse me, you can set it on your forehead, on your first eye, and help cleanse your vision in that way as well. And it's also good. Bringing up vision is good for cleansing your physical eyes and as well as your first eye. Tuning into your intuition and making sure that you can truly trust yourself, trust your intuition, and make sure you're seeing things clearly, visualizing things clearly, and being able to visualize the beginning, the midground, and the outcome on how you want to develop it. But, even with that, it's a growing process. But, seeing that vision to its entirety and make sure you're truly in tune with that and you want to step with that energy. You know what I mean? So that's a very beneficial crystal combination. As amethyst is the crystal of developing intuition, psychic gifts, trusting oneself, cleaning and cleansing the aura, protection against electromagnetic frequencies, just overall the healing of the violet flame in general. And Chariote deals very much so with a similar energy, but it also deals with initiative and taking action, because it does work with the solar plexus in a way too. So you're gonna be able to visualize those things from the first eye, and then be able to take action or see the necessary action needed to be taken. You know what I mean? And it's also a strong crystal for psychic protection and just fortifying your energy so it's not manipulated by an outside source. You know what I mean? So that's basically amethyst and Chariote crystal collabo in a nutshell. I might do another video on it, but that's just a quick video of the day. Peace, peace.